Hey guys, so some people have been asking what's been updated in the rulebook for Fall of the Spire. So we'll have a quick look at the changes. So the first page, there's not much changed. This is just going over. There's a couple of new characters, which we've all seen in the Kickstarter. Not much on there. The main change is the new combat initiative system. So with this, at the start of each encounter, you're going to roll some dice for each of your characters to work out where you're going to end up on the initiative board. Once you've done that, you're going to roll for each of your foes to work out where they're going to go. And then you're going to draw initiative cards, roll a dice to work out where they're going to end up on the initiative track. So these are sort of benefits that for if you're in the same spot as on the initiative track. These give you things like additional might or additional ammo, or adding to your melee damage, adding to your might. So these just help out during the combat. However, the foes are also going to get some tactical foe cards, and they're going to line up with them. So they're going to help out the foes when you're attacking. They might give different abilities to the ranged and melee, or they could just gain an extra attack each round against a foe that hasn't attacked during your turn. One of the bonuses though is they also come with rewards. We'll take a closer look at this when we do a quick playthrough of the new rules later on. The next thing is some of the new foes will have charged powers. So these are powers that charge up, and once they get to a full charge, then it gives them a bonus attack. After every successful attack, the charge is going to increase. This is something we'll also see in our playthrough. There are new two-tailed creatures, which are the crocodiles. They're a hazard, and there are some new companions. This also includes some more equipment for the equipment pack. There's also been a change to the towns. So there are town event cards that you now draw every time you go to a new spot in a town. So it removes the limit of having to, say, only have 3 actions in a town, but it adds a bit of risk reward. And for different parts of the towns there's going to be different risks and rewards. So some of the town event cards could be this one, where if you headed to the apothecary, chapel, market or physician, you're going to have a pickpocket. But if you went to the gypsy encampment, the inn, the stable or the tinkerer, you're going to get mugged. And they both have different missions. Not all of them are bad. Some of them can be good. Also included in the update, there's now the possibility to have group skill checks. So this just means that everyone in the group needs to make the skill check, and then they're all added up and divided by the amount of players, and then you just check against that. So yeah, that's all the updated rules. So now we'll quickly jump down and show you a preview game. We're just going to be using the map from the first encounter in the original game, just so we don't spoil anything. But we'll add in some of the new characters so we can see some of the charged effects and things like that. Cool. Alright, we'll have a look. Okay, so as we talked about, we're going to play a wee example game of this with the new initiative track and the new rules, but on the original board because we didn't want to spoil anything. So we're going to start off by rolling initiative. I'll go first, roll a d10. So I start at 8 on the initiative track, and I am playing the Huntress.
My turn. I start at 9 on the initiative, and I'm a druidess.
And yeah, so we've got 2 cutthroats and a satyr. So we'll start with the first cutthroat. We got
1.
1. The second cutthroat. 5. And the satyr. 10. There we go.
I've marked our second cutthroat with a little thing.
Cool.
So we can tell which is which. That one.
Cool. So now we go through and we roll for the initiative bonuses. So the friends and the foes, or the characters and the foes, are going to have 2 potential bonuses. So if we draw our first initiative, it's going to be playing 2 characters, so Stride will get +2 and defense +5. And it's going to go into slot number 7. So we put that there to remember that. The second initiative, it's going to go into slot number 1, which is reroll your first missed attack each round. So put that there. Move that up a touch. So that's going to be C2, and that's going in slot 1. So that's no use for us. But
The Huntress moved down 1.
only foes.
Down.
Yeah. So, but if we roll I think a critical hit or a critical miss, then we get to move up and down the initiative board. Next we get the foes tactics. So first we've got, we're just playing on 2 to 3 characters, so a random foe has Aurora 1, lose 1 vitality at the start of your turn. And that's going to be
Slot number 9.
slot number 9. So one of the things with the foes is if they are within 1 space, then they're going to move into that. They're going to also come here.
Rude.
Very. So that's F1, not F2. I don't think it matters.
I'm just going to compact these while you do that.
And the second foe tactic,
I could roll in the meantime. Oh, rolled it over here. It got a 6.
so the foe tactic
Yep, looks like a foe tactic to me.
is for melee. They're going to target the closest character. Target the closest character you can flank if possible. Gain 1 flank. And if they're ranged, they're going to target the closest. Reroll first miss attack in combat. So we've got no range, so we're just going to be doing the melee for them. We're going to go to 6, which means this cutthroat's going to move up to 6.
These need a bit more room. Cool.
And yeah, so that's the initiative setup. Yeah, so we've got it playing order. Because we've both got someone in slot 9, it's the characters that go first.
Cool, so it's going to be me.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so what are my weapons? Got a silver sickle, just 1 hand. I've got a healing ability, a damaging ability, and a faith test prayer card. That can be helpful. Let me have a look at it. Okay, who should I go first? I can't do a ranged attack. I want to think. So I've got a straight of 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to attack cutthroat number 1 with my silver sickle. So I'm rolling these 2 dice. So I got a 63. And I'm going to hit him. So this should be foe number 2. This one?
Yep.
So now I need to roll 4 damage.
Yeah.
Cool, I got a 1. Plus 1. So I'm only going to do 2 damage.
Phone number 2? So it doesn't matter.
It is to phone number 2. Doing that wrong. I think that matters. Cool. We don't need to watch that.
Alright, so it's the Satyrs' turn now, and he's going to start off. He's got the initiative bonus for F1, which is a random foe or a 1 loses 1 vitality at the start of your turn. There's no one in that range, so he's just going to do his moves closest to the Druidess. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be attacking with Base Might, so he's going to roll a 67. Because it was a hit, he is foe number 1, he gets 1 charge. And he's going to be doing Kickback. Creature jumps and kicks you in the chest with both of its powerful legs, causing your vision to darken. As you struggle to stay conscious, push 2 and blackout 85.
I can't be pushed to.
You can't. So we pushed, but because it can't be pushed any further, we'll roll 1d4 of damage. I hope that rolls right. And take 2 points of damage. And then back up 85.
Cool.
So
I'm
the
at 45.
blackout doesn't do anything. Next up is the Huntress. I got an 8, so there's no bonus for me. I'm going to come down here and join the party. What's my stride? Got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to attack the Satyr. With a 14. So that's not going to do anything. What's my abilities? No, my abilities don't help either. Alright, now on to the Cutthroat. Cutthroat... Oh, we haven't given them a thing. Cutthroat 1 can be at the top and Cutthroat 2 at the bottom.
That makes sense.
Um,
Cutthroat 1's got a special thing.
Oh no, he's the closer one too. So Cutthroat 1 is going to target the closest character you can, if possible, gain 1 flank. So he's going to go 1, 2, and be flanking. Cool. So now they roll for their damage or attack. Might. A 52. Oops. A 52 against my defense of 38. So that's going to hit. And they're going to do... It's the Cutthroat. They're going to do a backstab. So they're going to slide the dagger into your back, causing 1d4 damage, flank 2. So I guess they go up to flank 3. So that's a 4 plus 3. It's 7 damage I'll take.
Wow.
So go from 23 down to 16. So that hurt a lot.
Ouch.
Ouch. And finally we've got this final Cutthroat who has no bonuses, but he's still going to come and make his way over. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's also going to attack. Do you want to roll?
Yeah.
And got a 17, so that's going to be a miss.
Cool, so it's me.
Yep.
Cool, so I'm gonna stride so I'm not backed up against a wall, so that if I get pushed, I've got somewhere to be pushed to. Can go around. I've got 5 though. So, coordination, Danny. Should I be trying to come in here so I can help with these guys?
Yeah.
So I'll try to get.
And then we can be flanking.
Yeah, I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to attack, I think Cutthroat 1, which is this one.
Yep.
Because he's got the lowest thing. So I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Roll my... Oh no. I think I got 2. But I do have... my bone won't really be helpful. Do I have anything that I can... No, I've got nothing to help me with that one. So that's me done.
Cool. So move on to the Satyr, and he's still got his ability, which is the Aurora one will lose 1 vitality. So we're going to go, I'll be 1 and 2, and Mary Beth will be 3 and 4. So I'm going to lose 1 vitality, so drop another one down to 17, 15. And then they'll make their attack. Again, he's closest to both of us, it doesn't tell us which one, so he's just going to target at random. I think he just rolls another dice, so 1 2 me again, and 3 4s.
Oh no. You need to stop giving yourself damage, love. Shall I roll the dice?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a 64.
Sorry.
Oops. And this foe also made a hit, so that's a charge from a wee while ago. So he's going to make another hit, so his charge is going to increase again, and a 64 is going to do Ram. You lose 1d4 of Vita and gain Crushing. So I'm going to lose 2 more Vita and drop down to 13. And that's crushing damage, and I don't know if that makes it matter.
I think it's fine. So now we're going to do Cutthroat number 1.
No, so now it's my turn.
Of course it is, sorry.
So I'm going to take a lot of damage. What have I got? So I'm going to use my ability to heal myself a little bit. Just going to roll 1d6. Get a 1. So 1 plus 1, I'm going to get 2 HP back, but I'll use one of my power points. Drop down to 4. And then I'm also going to target this person. So I'm going to roll my
Cutthroat number 1.
Cutthroat number 1. I'm going to roll my dice and get a 79.
That's good.
So that's going to be a hit. So that's with my barbed spear. Because it's a 2-hand weapon, I get to try twice. And we're going to roll 1d4. Second attempt.
Oh no.
So 1d4 plus 1, plus my bonus damage, we're going to do 4 damage to this. If I can work out how to roll correctly. And that's me.
Cool. So now Cutthroat number 1.
Cutthroat number 1 is going to attack back. And they still have their melee, so they're going to gain a blank 1. And they're probably happy, but they're going to choose who they're going to attack again. And that's going to be
me.
the Druidess this time.
Cool. Roll our attacking dice.
And they've got an 80
90.
and 90, you're right. So that's a hit, so they get their charge up 1 more.
It's a disabling strike. I lose 1d4 Vita and reduction 1 in my next turn. So I will... Oh, goodness me. So I'm losing 4. So I'm going down from 19 to 15.
Alright,
How do I mark my reduction one for next time?
we'll try and
I
remember.
just remember.
And if you don't, it doesn't matter.
That's true. It's just
This is all just for fun. And finally we got the other cutthroat who will be attacking me. So they will roll and get 10, so that's a miss. Next up we go back again to the top, so it's your turn.
cool. So it is my turn. I think I might use 2 power points to do my healing ability. So once per round I can spend 2 power points to restore 1d6 Vita to all characters within Aura 1. So got me d6, and I got a 4. So we each get 4 Vita and I spend 2 power points. You're looking at the wrong card. Cool, so I'm going up to 19 and my power points are going down to 3.
Now we'll go up to 18.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna attack someone. I'm gonna pick Cutthroat 1, try to kill him dead. Roll the attack dice, which is gonna be a hit with 88. And then I'm going to roll 1d4, and I got a 2, so my damage will be 2 plus 1, so I'm going to do 3 more damage to our Cutthroat. She's going to bring his vitality down to 6, so we're getting there.
So now it's the Satyrs' turn. And he's going to attack randomly again. He has his bonus, which is, a random foe, an Aura 1 loses 1 vitality. We'll keep the same that we've been using the rest of the time. So 1 or 2 is me.
That's me.
Yeah.
So I lose 1 Vita. So I'm going down to 18.
And then he's going to target 2, which is me. And he'll roll
88.
88. So that's going to hit, and that's going to
Panpipes.
Panpipes. Play some disturbing tunes on its pipes. A random character in sight loses 1d6 Vita. It becomes deranged 3. So I guess we're both in
We're both in sight.
sight, so we'll go back to this dice. Maybe we're not meant to roll this dice until both in sight, so we'll roll the dice to see who it's targeting. Targeting me, so I'm going to lose 1d6 and get deranged 3. So I'm going to lose 6 Vita. Go down to 12. And I also roll a d10. What's my bonuses? Trickery, Nerve, Awareness, and Archaeology.
And for deranged, it's awareness.
So I have +1 to my awareness. So if we get 1 or a 2, I'll become deranged. I got a 7, so I'm fine. It's now my turn. One thing we forgot to mention at the start is to move up and down the initiative board. You can use your power points at the start of the turn.
At the start of the round. So we've got to wait.
Right, that makes sense, because why would I move down? Alright, so it's my turn. And I'm going to use my ability again to gain some more Vita. So I spend 1 power point and I'll roll my d6. This time I got a 6, so all of that health is coming back and more. So my Vita will go up to 18 plus 1 is 19, and my power points will drop by 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep targeting this cutthroat number 1. So I'll roll my attack, and it's going to be a hit. Oops. With a 91. So with that, I'm going to roll this, get a 2, roll again, get a 1, so I get to pick the better of them, so I'll take the 2. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. However, the foe's got 6 health left. We'll just do the 5 damage, I think. Drop down to 1. Oh no, we just realised that we forgot to flip this charge over for this Satyr. So we're going to do that now because he made 3 successful attacks. So with that, he just gets an extra turn. So he's going to stay where he is. He'll roll his dice and get a 90. 99. Not quite a critical. Yeah.
Devastating strike.
Not quite a devastating strike. But it is going to be quite devastating. But we'll reset his charges now. I don't know if he gets it charged back again, but I'm not going to. But he is going to panpipes again. He's going to target one of us.
That's me. It's going to target me, and I'm going to lose 1d6 Vita. So I'm losing 2 Vita, going down to 16. And then I am also going to test for, where am I looking? Test for awareness. So I have no bonuses to my awareness currently. So the test is 3. Unfortunately, oh thank God, I used the wrong dice. And didn't do me much help. So I have officially become deranged.
So one of the things that we forgot to show in that playthrough and forgot to mention earlier was during the start of a round, you're able to spend one of your power points to move up or down one spot on the initiative track. You can also move up and down by rolling either a critical hit or a critical miss. So yeah, that would have helped us out a little bit trying to get those benefits. We could have moved down to reach those initiative benefits. We would have ended up going after that first foe, but I think it would have been worthwhile. So yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more from the Board Games and Cats. Bye!